bad attitude because you don't want to be wrong in that scenario. You have to, in order to make money, you have to admit that what you were doing before in life was wrong. People don't want to admit that. People don't want to be like, you know what, for 20 plus years in my life, I was headed in the wrong direction. I had a conversation with my dad recently. He had a lot of epiphanies in his life. He was at my home. And he said, you know what? I've realized that for the last 20 years, the way that I was thinking about life was wrong. Because you guys left home.
It's a huge
one.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you guys left home. And I realized that I didn't know how to be anything except a dad. So when you guys left, I was left with nothing because I didn't know who I was. So the initial exploration comes with the fact that if you want to change in life, you have to admit that the current lifestyle that you have is not the best. And that requires humility. You know, that's why Jesus says that the meek and the humble shall inherit the earth, because that's the truth. You have to become a student before you become a master. And you have to feel stupid before you become intelligent. And you have to feel poor before you are rich. And you can't skip the process. And I think that we were willing and able to look at our situation and be like, if I change, my situations will change. If I change, my life will change. If I change, my people around me, they will level up by symbiosis. I am the catalyst of change. If you assume that, now you're not only assuming the responsibility for the bad things in your life, but you're also assuming the responsibility for all the upsides. Every success is yours. Every win is yours. You earned it. You did it. You made it happen. You won. Another famous quote and great quote is, the rich and the poor are both self-made, but only the rich will admit it. The poor person doesn't want to admit that the lifestyle that they have is theirs. It's theirs. They chose it. So whether you're rich or you're poor, it's your choice and you can change it. But just have the humility to recognize that you have to change because you're not hurting anybody except yourself. And you can, get rid of the mask, the hypocrisy, the mirror, the mirage of illusions that your life is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. You optimize and you get better. When everybody operates like they're just students of life and they're just learning, then their life begins to change because every decision is about becoming better and improving and not about being right. If you don't want to be right and you want to be rich, then be humble.